Everybody, it's Harry Box with the Technical Trader at thetechtrader.com. It is Thursday, the 6th of December. A hell of a rally today off of a pretty nasty looking early morning dip. Markets came back into the plus column on NASDAQ and took back most of the losses on the S&P and Dow, but they did close down. About 90% of the losses were taken back, 95% I think on the S&P. So it was a solid session in terms of the comeback. A lot of stocks did very well in terms of intraday reversals, but let's see if there's a follow through. In the meantime, there's some stocks to take a look at. Amarin, which is one of our favorites, as you can see, still holding this platform right here. Support is around the 16.20 range. We hit 16.20 and bounced $1.80 to finish a penny off the high. A nice reversal day, almost an engulfing one. A little pickup in volume, needs some more. There's still resistance at 18.5 and then 19.75. Once you get through that 19 and a quarter, three-quarter zone, I think you're on your way to 23 and 26.7 or more. But that may happen in one fell swoop if they do a deal with somebody. Yeah, Sen stock, I just noticed this today. It's a biotech stock that popped, exploded, and now is forming this kind of a wedge and low volume. It looks to me like an explosive type pattern and or maybe a rising channel forming. And if that does occur, we could see the stock make a move towards the, let's call it 7.5 area. That would be my next target. It's about a double, so this could be interesting, particularly if it gets through the $5 range. So let's look for a snap back to 5, a breakthrough and run up towards 6.5, 7. BVX, swing trade with an engulfing reversal day today. I love it. Off this falling wedge right here, if you take a look at the exact line right there, right off that line twice, 2 days ago and again today. Today it engulfed the whole 3 days. And for me, all we need now is a punch through about the 750 area, 762 to be exact, and we should be looking at near 10. Calix, a new stock I put out today. Okay, looking at the long-term chart, I like everything I'm seeing on this stock. First of all, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave long-term multi-year decline, and an implosion that kind of was a selling climax. Reversed up, moved off these lows smartly, and stair-stepped its way up at a certain angle. If you take a look at the angle, the actual angle, it broke through the top, came right down on a flag on top of that. I often see this pattern, and when it occurs, a lot of times you'll see it hold right there and then run up. I'm banking on it. There might be a tight stop underneath the 945 area, but I have a stop, I believe, below, right there where the 50-day is, right there about 8.5. And I'm not looking for that to continue down further. I'd like it not to, but that would be my stopping point. If it does work, let's look for the stock to make a move above 970 across there for starters. Bit of resistance there. And then we should see some sort of run up at the high, 10.75, 11.75, 12, and then potentially down the road, if you take a look at the long-term resistance. If this turns out to be some sort of rising channel in here, say off of there, and we're extrapolating a rising channel at that angle off of these highs, and I'm looking for a move to 12 and 14 at least, with more down the road potential. But I'm liking the overall look of this chart. I like to run up with good volume and good technicals, and pull back and flatten out of technicals during the pullback phase. I think is very bullish. Stay tuned. CLDR with an engulfing reversal bar as well, and a takeout of the declining topsline. With a good close today, up $1.42 at 12% on 9.2 million. That's the biggest volume in 3 months. I'm looking for a move that tests and takes out the moving average, the declining 50 at 14.13. That's about a point from here. And then we're looking at 15, 15.5 as your first target. Second target, 20. EXEL continues to look good, and today, even though it pulled back and tested, for the most part, I think it appears to be setting up some sort of rising channel off of that. And today it reversed off of it and closed up on the day with a nice reversal. I think what you might get, and this is what I'm going to be looking for, something like that. And if it does occur that way, then eventually I'm looking for something in the mid-20s, perhaps even 27. Longer term, but down the road, this is a big level up in this zone, up about 30 to 32 off of these highs up here. Let's call the first target around 23.5, 25.75, and then 30 plus. FLNT. Fluent is intriguing to me. Anytime I see a base and breakout and then that kind of a pattern, usually in the breakout today, this thing was up 8.6% on 436,000. Not huge, but the best volume in a couple weeks, and I think it might make a run at 5. Beyond that, secondary target has to be up here near 7. CALXC with an explosive move today, jumping 543 at 27.5% on the biggest volume we've seen since back here, one of the bigger volumes since it went public. The declining topsline was tested, so was lateral resistance and the gap, and it closed right near it. If we get up through today's high to 25.90, a test of 28.90 and then 30, something in this zone will be my target zone up here. MDB, pop and breakout today. I should have put a swing. I didn't notice this. This is an engulfing bullish reversal with big volume. At this point, I'm looking for a run to 120, folks. MRNS, also an engulfing reversal bar, it appears, at resistance, targeting the 585 and then 640 area. Let's call it, that's the zone for my initial target. My secondary target is going to be up around 7.25 and then 8.5. Nutanix. It does appear that the bottom they may be putting in a bottom, or they're attempting to. Let's say that the double bottom that occurred there, and then this zone of support, which is where I would put a stop on if it doesn't work. Under 40, you're out. A snapback that takes out the double top above 47, you're looking for 50 and 54. OKTA with a tremendous reversal engulfing bar that literally went from 57.65 to 69.85 for $12 before backing off a bit. Still up 630, fantastic close. And I must say the close finished above this area of resistance. And now I'm looking for a quick run up to 75. Intermediate term secondary target at about 90. Stitch fix, a reversal engulfing bar as well. Easy to trade, put a stop on the 25 if it follows through. I would not be shocked with all that room in there for this to get up towards 34.5, but my near-term target is 30.5, 31, and then 34.5. TWLO, a nice reversal bar as well. If I can get this above the 99 area, I'm looking for a stock to make towards 110.12. Recent IPO, Twist Bioscience, broke out of its wedge recently, or flag, whatever you want to call that. Let's call it a flag, or at least a consolidation zone. Breakout, it's now up 6 days in a row. It looks like it wants to go higher. I'm targeting 44.5. Initial target is 40. And finally, Z-scale, had a nice pop today on 577 or 15.5% on 5.5.6 million. That's the biggest volume on an up day since back in January when it exploded. You can see where resistance is here. I would look for a run at the 48 range. That's my next target. That's it for tonight, everybody. Let's make some money tomorrow. Good evening.